Alrighty, good morning everyone. Hope your week has been going well. Let me situate my mic here. Alright. What do we have here? So we have 9:30 open, completely dropping down. Well, not completely, but having a big, sizable move down back into overnight's ranges. So if we're looking at this, it could be a potential consolidation, manipulation, distribution down. This is a 1 minute chart. I'm gonna go to a 5. Go. Oh, looks like I took a short. We'll get rid of that. Yeah, no live trades from me today, at least not on my funded account, because I'm still waiting on my payout. Still waiting to request my payout, actually. So we're just tape reading today. Possibly teach us some stuff based on what we see. So I'm kind of just waiting for the I'm waiting for the 10 hour or 10 o'clock 4-hour candle to see which way we could potentially be heading here. But while we're waiting, I guess I could update my chart here. So we have new week opening gap. This is the daily, so kind of in the middle of, what is this? 4 hour. I was like, why is there a 4-hour BISI right there? That's not even correct either, because that doesn't line up at all. Where the hell did that come from? Okay. This one doesn't even look correct either. What is up with my chart? Oh, I had B adjust off when I did it. So I usually have B adjust on whenever I'm charting. Let me lower down this volume just a little bit. Yeah, I usually have B adjust on when I'm charting, which wouldn't really make sense because that is where everything is marked up. But then again, it is still respecting it, so yeah, we'll keep B adjust off, just for the sake of completeness. Okay, so daily, we have the new week opening gap, so I'm not really going to mark that just because it's already marked with the new week opening gap. We do have this daily Sibi. So I'll mark that and then lock it. I will get rid of this daily Bissy because we are, yeah, don't really have to focus on that one anymore because we have this and that. So we're kind of like just looking in this area now. Let me see. Don't see anything else. There is a little volume imbalance here, which I'll probably just update this with. Nope. So daily volume imbalance. Lock that. Okay. So now this is our playground essentially. So we have the new week opening gap. We have a daily sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. We have the NWOG, volume imbalance, and then we have this daily Bissy. You know what? I'm probably going to get rid of this too, just because we don't really need that anymore, because that's just like old stuff. I will mark out this though, because this is a breaker. So daily change state of delivery / bullish breaker. Make this blue. Then we'll also make it pretty thick. Okay, then we'll leave that. Okay, so daily change state of delivery bullish with a bullish breaker. And then, yeah, this is levels that I have marked out from a long time ago. So if you look at this manipulation, hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. So if you look at this chart here, this is the daily chart for NQ because that's what I trade the most. But if you look at this chart, you can see that this manipulation leg down is what manipulated down to take out liquidity before we started this bullish run higher. So now we're kind of just consolidating in this range. But if you look at the projections from this manipulation leg down and you go up, you can see how price is reacting to those levels. So if I mark this out, so this is your 2.5 standard deviation area, which is your retracement / reversal area. In this case, it's just a retracement because we didn't reverse from here. So there you go. Okay, so there's your retracement reversal area. So we went up, retraced a little bit, then we extended out of it, and then we also are respecting the 3.5. So once we hit 3.5, this is kind of like your it could still reverse or retrace from up here, because usually the sequence is manipulation 2.5. It could retrace from there back down to 0.5, and then it runs to 3, and then it comes back down to 2.5, and then it runs to 4. So in this case, right, we're trying to see what it's going to do here. Either it's going to consolidate and then drop, or it's going to consolidate and then extend to 4. So if you noticed, ICT is not really posting anything lately, and he hasn't been trading lately. It's because he's waiting on this area right in here. Just because we don't know where the daily or the weekly candle is going to reach for. And it's what, Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday. So we don't really know with great certainty which way the daily candles are going to go, because we're kind of in consolidation, and then we're in the middle of the high, and then we're in the middle of like this Sibi daily change state of delivery. This is old. We don't need that anymore. So yeah, we're kind of just like in this area here, like no man's land, because we don't know if it could do a deeper retrace, take out sell side, or if we're just gonna blast up, since we already hit the daily SIBI and we tapped the new week opening gap. We don't know which way it's going. So as of now, like, it's kind of 50-50 on which way we could potentially go. So that's the reason why he's not really posting anything, not really trading, because he doesn't want people to be trading in this type of condition. But with what we know with his other concepts, there are ways that you can still trade, you know, even just a small trade, like 15-20 points, like, easy. And I'll show you that here when we get into like 10 o'clock Eastern time, because then we'll get the new 4-hour candle, and then we could basically determine which way, at least in the short term, where we're going to be heading. Oh. I don't know why that keeps opening up over there. So. Okay. But yeah, let's go back into charting the daily. Yeah, new week opening gap. We have that SIBI, which we kind of like already disrespected, but we still could come down. So I'm going to leave that. And then we also have this here as well. So daily SIBI. This is in premium as well. Okay. So yeah, we're trapped in between two fair value gaps. So price can just stay in this for an extended period of time if it really wanted to. But short term, we can get some really small short trades in either way. So so that's the daily. 4-hour. Let's see. I'd probably mark this out. 4-hour SIBI. Why is that dark? Haven't fixed that one yet. There we go. Cool. So we got that 4-hour SIBI. You know what? I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave it. I'll just do the dailies. We'll keep it simple because now they're starting to become so much more so much drawings on my chart, so I don't really want to have too much in there. We'll just keep the 4-hour or the daily. We'll just keep the daily. We'll trade off the daily levels. Keep it simple and sweet. But okay, so I've got 4-hour chart here on the top right, and then I have an hourly on the bottom right, and then I have my execution here on the left side, which I like to switch between the 1 minute and the 5 minute, depending on how price action is looking. But we've got 11 minutes until the next 4-hour candle, so we'll see what happens here. But so far, 9:30 price already took out liquidity to the upside, which was London's session high yesterday. So Asia, London kind of just consolidated. Data at, oh wait, well, let me check. Because do we even have data today? So today's Thursday, yeah. So 8:30 we did have data. The reason why I have to check is because I have this time slot made automatically. So some days there aren't any 8:30 news, sometimes there is. So if you look at that, it's gone. and then if I check that, it comes back. But I use it just for range, time-based ranges and range theory. So we're respecting the daily Sibi here. We are in a macro right now, but this could just be coming up to take out this inefficiency here. The 1 minute Sibi. So if you saw this as consolidation, manipulation, distribution down, this would be a retracement up into inefficiency to short. So, you know, you could do that, try that. And then, you know, you would target like down here. Let's see if I get stopped out. Ooh, look at that. No stop out, and we're going back down. But I would need to see this dump quick for me to feel even remotely. Yeah, there you go, like that. Yeah, there we go. That's what you want to see. Look at that. Would you just look at it? Didn't even hit the top of it. Okay, there you go. So there's the 1 minute again. Realistically, you're supposed to enter at the low of the fair value gap and then have your stop up there. So I could have saved myself, you know, 16, 17 points about. But I'm gonna close that out. Let's just wait. Let's see. So I will actually get rid of this. And then I will go back to the 5 because I would much rather focus on that. So this is a 5-minute city. Yeah, we'll just wait for the 4-hour candle like I originally anticipated. But you saw just there how you could use the retracement up to continue down. I got out early, but oh. Where did I enter and exit? Yeah, see, so 488. 488 is right here. About. 488 is about right here. That's about 79 points. Yeah, would have been up about 1600 already if I hadn't got out, but I want to show you guys how I trade the 4-hour candles, that's why. That way you can see my process, because I really just trade either the 4-hour or the hourly candles, so... Current hourly candle is about to engulf. So now that we're hitting the low side, and we're about to start the new 4-hour candle in the next 40 seconds, we might use the new 4-hour candle open to either sweep low and then run higher, or we're gonna go higher to fill in the inefficiencies, maybe run out this short-term buy side one more time and then dump, or we could just chop. So depending on what we see will determine what actually is gonna happen, or at least more likely to happen. Okay, so there's the new hourly here on the bottom right, and then here's the new 4-hour on the top right. So let's see which way we're heading first. Based on the way this hourly and the 4-hour looks, probably to the upside. Back up to 930 possibly. So the reason why I entered long here is because we have a tap into the 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 week first presented fair value gap. We have this 4 hour, 5 minute first presented fair value gap from way over here. And then we have daily SIBI bounce off of the halfway point. And then we also have 930 open straight down. So this is likely the fake move to get people to think that it's going to go lower. We have a failure swing lower here. So this swing low didn't take out that low. And then we have quick push higher right at the open of the 4 hour candle and the 1 hour candle here. So you have power of 3 working with you. And that's just basically where the candle opens, wicks down to manipulate, and then it expands higher to create the candle. And then the same thing with the 4 hour. Same premise, but the thing that I'm concerned about is this is consolidation here. So we could just end up right back down. But I'm gonna see how the 5-minute Sibi here decides to play out. Oh, there you go. There you go, look at that. So we got out early on the short, but then we got a pretty decent entry with all of this stuff helping us to the buy side. So yeah, let's see if we take out that buy side there. What you could do too is bring your stop to break even so you don't lose money. That's if you're being very cautious though. You could get a deeper look into what's happening here if you go to the shorter time frames. So like 30-minute or 30-second chart here. Looks like we extended out. So yeah, I don't expect price to come way back down here unless it does a stop run, or unless my bias is wrong and then we just come way back down again. But let's see, based on the 30-second chart, the same thing I did on the daily. If you do that here, this is the manipulation leg down. That's pretty deep though, so is this. What you could do is go off of this one, but this is sort of the same as well. 2 is here, so 2 standard deviation, same thing I showed you on the daily chart. This is your retracement reversal area, so you could just take your profit in this area, or you know, at 2 if you really wanted. But I think that if we're gonna bust high out of here, retrace possibly as low as down here, I think we'll at least take out these 2 buy side here. So that's the reason why my stop was like up here more, because I'm expecting this to go higher. Then we have small 1 minute for value gap there. One minute. Just see there. So let's see if we hold there. Still got 2 more minutes on this macro. So let's see if we can get a nice close over this buy side before it ends, or immediately after it ends. Ooh, had a nice push up higher. So this is consolidation. So I'll be looking for something like this possibly, and then higher. But either way, risk is off. So we will not lose money on this trade. But yeah, we're looking for something like that. So I added one more contract on that dip there. There you go. This actually looks really good. See how the candlesticks are respecting that so far? The halfway point? That's good. So I'll bring that back there. If it stops me out at break even, I'll just get back in, but this looks actually really good. Yep, there you go. So it's gonna take out this high. So I want to see this high get taken out with speed. Need speed over this high for continuation. And then we could do sell one limit here, and then we could drag this up to 3. This is a 30-second chart, by the way. I feel like it's gonna come take out that low real quick. Yep, there it is. Okay, so stop me out at break even. So let's see. Okay, so it wants to go deeper. So let's look at 5-minute. Possibly take out this inefficiency. Yep. So no speed over that high. Next 5-minute opens up in 11 seconds. Okay, so I'm back long. Just based off of how this looks, and we took out this 5-minute BISI, which is in premium, or sorry, is in discount. So 5-minute BISI, get rid of that. Okay, there we go. Wow, look at that. So yeah, we still need speed over that high. Still need speed over that high for continuation. Could bring that back into profit. So now I want to see, it should, if we're correct on our bias, it should take this high out with speed. We still haven't taken out 930 price yet also. So yeah, this right now I'm thinking was the Judas swing or the fake swing to get people to go short right at the open. So now we're about to rip their faces off. So that's the reason why I think we're going to take out that high. And then this is a change state of delivery on the 1 minute. So not daily. 1 minute change state of delivery. So now this low should be protected, which is exactly where we entered because I was anticipating this 5 minute BISI to hold. So if we break out of this high with speed, then it'll form possible catalyst to continue higher. So that's why I have a take profit here at two. Actually, we'll move that up to that buy side. Because if it takes this out with speed, it's going to run for that. Look at that. With speed, though. Needs to do it with speed. Yep, slight pullback. Here it comes. Here it comes. Drag this up a little higher. Here it comes. Yep, a little consolidation, little pullback. This is a 5-second chart, by the way. So there's our 930 price. Oh, yeah, hourly is way over here now. Here it comes. Here it comes. So now this low should be protected. There we go. So we'll at least be up about, even if we get taken out here, we'll at least be up, what, like maybe $2 grand? Because I did take that $300 some loss. Yeah. Bring that back to break even. We go here. Current interval and below. Current interval and below. There we go. Look at that. So not necessarily the speed that I would like to see, but this does look good. We have 1 minute order block here, or sorry, 30-second order block there. So yeah, this high, this should get taken here soon. Unless ES took that high out already, then it could potentially be a SMT for a reversal. So yeah, ES's high is way up here. NQ's high is way up here. So NQ is going to take that high out first. Even if we do get a nice push up higher, but at this point we're just waiting for our targets to hit, or we're gonna get stopped out in profit, slight profit, but I believe I'm gonna change this to a 5-minute chain of stated delivery. I still think this is kind of awkward though, because we could also just go off of that, which would put 2 over here. So we could put that there and then leave that first TP there. But I think I would much rather just go off of this. Like if we're gonna have a manipulation leg that high, I would just go off of that. Because this is the actual leg that took out liquidity that didn't get swept again. So we could do 3 up here, do this one here. And there's the 5-minute. Five-minute bullish OB. There you go, look at that. No big deal, just floating $4,500 in profit. And I believe we're still just getting started based on the manipulation leg down here. Look at that 4-hour candle. Beautiful. So since we took out this high, I'm just going to take one off here. So secured one at 4,700, and then I will leave this one here at 2. And then I will drag this to there. Because now we have an inefficiency here. So if this wants to continue bullish, I should not see it go down past this low. If it goes past this low, I expect it not to come down to the halfway point of this 5-minute bullish order block. Or you could just take it down to that low already, but what would 3 look like? 5,000? Yeah. Yep, just waiting for it to do its thing still. So we took one contract off at that buy side, so we locked in some of our profit, and then our profit, or our stop loss on the last contract is in profit. So again, no matter what, we're not losing money. See, this is why I hate that Tradeify's payout thing takes forever. Like, if you look at my stuff here, yeah, I'll just leave that. But yeah, if you look at my dashboard here, like, I have 10 days. Like, because with the growth account, you only need 5 trading days worth of $250 profit, but you also need to have your balance above the 6,500. So I got it above 6,500. I think I had like almost $7,000, and then I took out $2,500 profit. I built it back up again in the past 5 days, so now I'm eligible for another payout, but I cannot request it. Like, it has 10 days. I'm under the consistency limit. I'm above the minimum profit target, but I can't take it out until later tonight. But on the bright side, the payout amount does get higher. So the first payout on this account with this size is 2,500, and then the second one is 3,000, and then the third payout is 4,000, and then the fifth payout is 5,000. And then it just stays that way however many more payouts you get until they move you to live. So yeah, my stop did get taken out. We did take out 930 price. We did sweep this buy side. So now it's questionable as to where it's going to go now, because this could just be a stop run to go higher, or this could be the actual start of the reversal. Five-minute still looks bullish. 15-minute looks bearish. 30-minute looks bearish. 1 hour, can't really tell for sure. 4 hour, can't really tell for sure. I mean, I guess if you were to mark this out, this is your 4 hour SIBI. So the 4 hour actually is bearish because we took out buy side, displaced down, retraced up. So now we can potentially go down lower. So the 4 hour looks bearish. Daily is still iffy. Hour is 50-50 because I could frame this both bullish and bearish. 30-minute bearish, 15-minute bearish, 5-minute looks like it's about to turn bearish. 1 minute, can't really tell. Well, I guess you can, because this 5-minute bearish order block already closed. We already closed below it. So this is potentially the start of a sell, market maker sell model. And if this 4 hour was actually manipulating higher to go lower and dump, then this potentially could come way down here, down to here, or at least for these lows. And we still have no first presented for value gap on the current 4 hour candle. So let me remove all of those. And I will do this one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so there's still no... This dotted line denotes the 10-hour candle start. So in this current 4 hour candle, there's still no first presented fair value gap created in this current 4 hour candle. However, we have this one from back here, and this was the 6 o'clock a.m. candle this morning. And then this is, well, this is the hourly because we're on the 1 minute. There you go. So 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So we have first present for value gap from 6 o'clock this morning. We have the next one at 2 o'clock this morning. And then the third one from 3 4 hour candles back is this one, which is 10 o'clock. So we're kind of just bouncing in between all of these right now. But the current 4 hour candle still doesn't have one. But even then, we still were able to find some trades in this 4-hour candle, right? We had that long up, we had that short going down, which I got out of too quickly, and then now we're kind of just like back and forth at this point, kind of 50-50, but the higher time frames are bearish. So even if it's iffy and, you know, the daily, weekly, you're not sure, you can still use other framework or other structure on how to read price to base your trades off of, even if it's just a short, quick trade. Like that short trade we took earlier, that was like a what, $200-$300 gain, and then we took out one contract around 2,000 up here, and then the last contract got stopped out at like 700 some dollars. So we're still up. I mean, we did take that loss. Where did we take that loss? I think it was when I was trying to short again. I don't remember, but I know it was like 300. So if we tally this up, right? So we were up about 3, and then, or we'll just say 250. So we were up 250. I lost 3, and then we got back 2,000. So plus, we'll just say 2,100, 2,200, because it was like 42, 43 when I took that one off. So we're up 2,150, and then the last contract got stopped out at, let's just say 700. So we're still up $2,850 on the day, which is what, it's more than what most people make in an entire week. And we made that in just one day, just using, you know, simple price action and ICT concepts, right? So there are trades to be made if you're good enough to read price. But yeah, at this point, like if this was my day, like if I was trading my funded account, I would be done, because I would have had my profit, got stopped out on the runner, in profit. We're up, you know, over $2,000. Like that's a good day. And you know, now we're just kind of bouncing up and down. So if you really did want to take a trade, like you'd have to be really careful or size down, because it's just, oh, there it is. So there's the first 5-minute first presented fair value gap on the 4-hour chart. So I guess you could read this and see which way it goes. It could use that as retracement to go lower, or if we get back above it, use it as support, then we'll go higher. But yeah, this is, since the open is just down, up, halfway down, and then now we're just like, well, which way is it going now? But that is it for me. Just wanted to go live, tape read price with you, show you how I read price and what I'm looking at and focusing on, and how I use a multitude of ICT's concepts to read price and, you know, turn a profit. But hopefully you learned something. That is it for me. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, hopefully you learned something. Hope you had a great week so far. Hopefully you had a great day today so far. And I hope you have a wonderful, profitable day tomorrow. But yeah, see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.